Life is always chucking curved balls at us. Sometimes they're a pain in the ass and a challenge, but at least 50% of the time they're a delightful surprise. There's a lady that works for the same company that I do, and I don't see her that often because I only go into the building once a week. But over the past several years, I've come to dislike and distrust her. I've built up a mental profile of her, and that's not good. I know the work she does, and I think her work is first rate, but my admiration for her results doesn't make up for my sense of her being a selfish, thoughtless pain in the butt. On at least 3 occasions, this lady, we'll say her name is Brenda, because it isn't, and her crew have disrupted my own work. The first 2 times I stopped what I was doing and spoke very quietly and clearly to them. "Excuse me, we're recording a show here, and we'll need you to please be as quiet as possible. Thanks." This is a television studio after all, and Brenda and her team know the rules in places like this. They know the social mores and niceties. You'd expect the same considerations from me and anyone else in the vicinity, and there are these huge signs all over the place that say, "Show being recorded. Quiet, please." Well, the second time this happened, I was a little more agitated and forceful, and by the third time I wasn't exactly yelling, but you'd be excused if you thought I was. To add spice to my complaints, Brenda can go nowhere without her little yappy little lap dog. Arf, arf. No one wants creatures like this in a studio, but she is, after all, Brenda, and she's the host of a TV show. So the truth is, I don't think about Brenda very much. I come into the building, I do my show, and I leave, and I don't expect problems from her or anyone else. So she's not exactly the biggest thorn in my side, but if you stopped me in my tracks and said, "What do you think of Brenda?" well, you know what I'd probably say. So imagine my delight and surprise about 2 days ago when I was strolling through a lovely little park that makes a kind of interior courtyard to a set of apartment buildings not far from my house. And someone greeted me with the biggest, warmest, "Hello, David." Of course, it was Brenda. We had a long and interesting chat about the business, and I tickled the ears of her toy dog, and our parting included big hugs. Pickle. Judge not too harshly. You just never know.